At some point in every person's life, our hearts just seem to lose control. It can be a consequence of something big, of something small, or of matters unknown. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 8 ways on how you can calm down your heart fast so you don't end up like me. Come in, right up. Hey there, Aman here, and you're watching Heart Limits. So you might be wondering, why am I back home? I'm just gifted. My camera battery died. So I just went home and I had an extra battery, but I left it at home. So, ting! So the first method to calm down your heart, it's too hot. I need to take off my jacket. So the first method to calm down your heart is what you would call breathing exercises. Well, the thing is, there's too many ways on how to do breathing exercises. What I'm gonna do to make it easier for you is I'm gonna give you 6 of what I believe is the top breathing exercises, and what I would want you to do is figure out which one works best for you. Method number 1, pursed lips. So what the hell is pursed? Well, it's not you carry a bag and put it on your mouth or something. What pursed means is your lips are sealed, but you make a small hole which allows the air to come out from. So this exercise involves you inhaling for 4 to 5 seconds through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Afterwards, you exhale with your pursed lips for 4 to 5 seconds. Of course, it doesn't look sexy at all, but the point is, because of that slight change of the way your breath comes out from your mouth, it serves as one good breathing exercise. Breathing exercise number 2. So its name is called equal breathing, but some people modify it in a way that it doesn't become equal anymore. So I guess it's the equal and equal breathing. It just involves breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. So the only change that some people do is they breathe in for 4 to 5 seconds. If it's equal, you exhale through your nose as well for 4 to 5 seconds. But what some people do is they modify it and they make your exhale to about 5 to 7 seconds. So it's inhale, 4 seconds through your nose. Exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to you through your nose. Breathing exercise number 3. So this one is quite interesting. It's called the Carotid Sinus massage. I wouldn't really call it a massage. It's just playing around with your nostrils and your breathing rhythm. So I find it actually quite effective. So it goes like this, right? It all involves your nostrils. So you close one side, inhale, close the other, exhale, hold, inhale, close the other, exhale, inhale, close, exhale. So it's this type of gesture, or how would you say? I can't even figure out the right word. So that is the sequence on how you're supposed to do this type of breathing exercise. Breathing exercise number 4. So this one is called the Valsalva, Valsalva maneuver. So the Valsalva maneuver is in a way putting some pressure in how you exhale, and it involves exhaling in a way with increased force as you progress your exhale, right? So normally when people do a Valsalva maneuver, what they do is they sit down, right? After they sit down, they inhale through their nose. And when they exhale, there's three things that you can do, right? Number one is imagine you have some type of bowel movement. So you exhale through your mouth. Problem is, whenever I do this, I feel like vomiting, so I don't like doing the bowel movement imagination kind of thing. The other way to do it is when you inhale through your nose, put the back of your hand on your mouth and exhale. Gradually increasing the way you exhale your breath. The third is when you inhale, close your nose and exhale. It makes me feel like vomiting. You exhale through your mouth. Increase gradual force. No, I'm gonna feel like vomiting. Breathing exercise number 5. I think I'm at number 5. Yeah, it's 5. So in this one, it's actually being aware of the state of your belly. Alright? Most people, when they breathe, when they inhale, for some reason, they also shrink their belly when they inhale. In reality, when you inhale, you're supposed to make your belly become big. So, oh, belly! And when you exhale, it's supposed to shrink. But for some reason, even me, I do it. When I exhale, just because out of habit, I do the exact opposite, right? So it's inhale, belly become big, exhale, belly becomes small, alright? Breathing exercise number 6. It involves you exhaling as fast as you can, that you get all the air out as fast as you can. So it's basically inhale, exhale. This also makes me feel like vomiting. This is so sad. I'm trying to teach people and I feel like vomiting. Anyway, it might work for you. For me, it doesn't work. Damn! So this exercise, be careful, because it really gives a lot of strain on your body when you exhale really fast, and with all the pressure that you give to exhale can also be pretty bad for your body. So I would have to say the maximum amount of time that you can do this type of breathing exercise is only for a minute. So now that we're finally done with breathing exercises, let's go to method number 2 on how to calm down your heart rate, whatever, everything with your heart fast, right? So usually, number 2, it's quite common with athletes, and it's the normal response that people have after exerting so much effort doing a sport or utilizing your muscles in some way. So this one just involves when you reach the point where you feel like you're at your limit, you lay down on your back flat and you just breathe and exhale as slowly as you can. Lay down flat. Like that. Is it clear? I don't know, it must be something. You inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Method number 3 is pretty broad. I'm eating my words! Method number 3 is pretty broad. So it's usually a combination of relaxation exercises and stretching. So you have Tai Chi, you have mindfulness, you have yoga, you even have meditation and other stuff. So one method that I found pretty effective, and for some reason lots of people with anxiety issues do this exercise and it helps them really fast. The only problem with this method that I'm about to tell you is you might look quite stupid doing it in public. Well, I naturally already look stupid, so it goes like this. Alright? So, step 1 is you slouch your body as low as you can. I'm not flexible, so that's the lowest I can go. I can't even touch my feet. So you slouch as low as you can. Whenever you inhale, your body is supposed to go up a bit. When you exhale, it's supposed to go down. After doing this about 5 times, you should eventually sway from left to right. So I'll make it clear by being in this position, alright? So, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So it kind of looks like a trunk of an elephant or something. Alright. And then, after doing this for about 5 times, what you do is you slowly go back to your upright position, and it should take you about 10 seconds to do so. Method number 4. So method number 4 is what you would call the diverse reflex. So the diverse reflex, the concept is pretty simple, right? You have a pail, a basin, a jar, a mini pool, or whatever it may be. And the point is that you hold your breath, keep it in, and you submerge your face, if possible your whole head, underneath the water for as long as you can. Method number 5. So with this you can be pretty creative since it involves visualization and music. So lots of people find classical music relaxing. Some people find jazz or blues relaxing. It really depends on what works best for you. Visualization, so here you can imagine an event that's really warm to your heart. So it can be imagining holding a baby. It can be imagining a pug running around and then falling or something. You know, something funny even. It works. So what's important here is to break the chain and to put your mind, and which will eventually put your whole body and your heart at ease. Method number 6. So this one is called acupressure. So I guess you could say it would also work using, you know, the actual pins. But of course, you won't necessarily be bringing a pin all along. And the problem is, if you're not a certified expert, you won't really know where to stick the pin in without hurting yourself. You might hit a nerve and and you can't move your face anymore or something, right? There's actually tons of places that could work. But for me, I would suggest as the top 4 would be, number 1, it's involved in right here. So wait, it's not that clear. Here, right? Okay. So this one is called your Li4 or L14. I'm not sure if it's an I or it's a 1. Anyway, whatever that is. This spot is pretty good. And normally with acupressure, what you do is you don't just press as hard as you can. No, you're just gonna hurt yourself. So the point is to moderately press with the accompaniment. Wow, I really cannot speak. So the point is to put moderate pressure and to pair it up with a rotational movement, right? So as you press, you gently do a rotational movement, right? Acupressure point number 2 is your pericardium. I actually said it right. So, pericardium is located 3 fingers. This is your wrist, right? 3 fingers, and just below that, right there, right? So 3 fingers, and right there, right? So with this, it's the same concept. You moderately press, and you pair it up by doing a rotational movement. Ambulance. Beedo, beedo, beedo. Well, it's really loud. Acupressure point number 3. So this one is your G20. Ooh, sounds like an airplane or something, right? So your G20 is located behind, how do I say this? It's just below your skull. It's the soft tissue by your neck. So let me show you, right? So it's somewhere around here, right? So there's a soft tissue here. Here's the bone, and here's your soft tissue. So as it is with acupressure, you press moderately, and the same thing, you pair it up, I'm not gonna use the word accompaniment, accompany. You accompany it with, I guess it works. Never mind. You pair it up by doing a rotational movement. Pressure point number 4. It's like there's so many numbers in this episode, my God. So pressure point number 4 is located right about here, right? So it's opposite of where your thumb is. So it's right here, and it's the same again, it's acupressure. So you put moderate pressure, without hurting yourself too much, of course, moderate pressure, and you do the rotational movement. Method number 7. So for some people it works because it's a way that's pretty relaxing. So it's either you have a bathtub or something of the sorts, and it's with not cold water, unlike the diver thing, but this one, it's with hot water, right? So it's either you take a shower or you stay in a bathtub with hot water. Method number 8, I find quite bizarre. The heart mudra, and it sounds very Indian. It involves putting some type of, how would you say it? Some type of design or some type of arrangement of your fingers, right? It's not like the Naruto thing, Kage Bunchi no Jitsu! Step 1 is to make your index finger reach down to the soft tissue by your thumb, right? Next is to make your thumb touch these 2 fingers, which are your middle finger and your ring finger. After, your pinky has to be upright, right? So it looks like that on this, no, like that. Looks like that on the side, and it looks like that, right? So you can do it on both hands or on one hand. It's really up to you. And for some reason, it actually relaxes your heart. Doesn't work all the time, but it does. So there you have the 8 ways. It could actually be already more given all the examples that I gave with the breathing exercise and all that. It's like a mind-blowing episode. So there you have the 8 ways to calm your heart down fast. Aman here from Heart Limits. Thank you for watching, and please do leave a comment to let me know which method works best for you. Signing out.